5.7-inch size, though with the one subtle change of curved edges on the glass back. Those edges mimic the front of the Galaxy S6 Edge, and when paired with the scaled down dimensions, it actually makes it easier to hold and reach across. But this also means you can no longer remove the battery, which is now just 3000 mAh, or add an SD card, both staples of the Note line, but Samsung is hoping that the other benefits can alleviate those concerns. The Note 5's similarities to the Galaxy S6 continue beyond the design, with the Note 5 packing the same one-touch fingerprint sensor in the home button and brilliant Quad HD Super AMOLED display, as well as the same 16-megapixel camera and very similar internals, including an octa-core Exynos processor and now integrated wireless charging. Of course, it wouldn't be a proper Note without an S Pen, and the slightly refreshed version is in the Note 5. It stores cleverly in the bottom of the phone, retracted with the click of a button, and now has reduced latency to go along with a redesigned Air Command interface. Compared to the Galaxy Note 4, we're looking at largely the same footprint, although a few millimeters shaved here and there, along with the aforementioned materials, add up to a better hardware experience. The plastic is thankfully all gone now, and the sharper chamfered edges of the Note 4 give way for better looking and feeling curves. Interestingly, the Galaxy Note 5 isn't the only big announcement. Samsung is also releasing the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus right alongside it. After a few confusing rumor cycles about this sort of device, the end result is far less striking. This is simply a larger version of the Galaxy S6 Edge. It has the same exact design and curved screened edges as the original Galaxy S6 Edge, but scaled up to a Note 5 sized 5.7-inch display with the exact same processor, camera, screen resolution, and features. There's no S Pen here, and this certainly isn't a Note. It's just a bigger version of a phone launching after Samsung saw rather unexpectedly high sales numbers of the original Galaxy S6 Edge. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that, actually, and there are surely more than a few people who are intrigued by the Galaxy S6 Edge, but just want something a little bigger for media consumption. Glancing at the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus from a distance, you wouldn't immediately be able to tell it apart from the standard Galaxy S6 Edge, as the ports, buttons, and curves all land in the same places, and considering the naming convention used here, you wouldn't expect these phones to be much different from one another. The one change on the Galaxy S6 Edge Plus compared to the original is the People Edge, which can now be opened within any app rather than just the home screen, and can be opened from any location on the Edge. An extra swipe on the People Edge now reveals a so-called App Edge with your own selection of frequently used apps. Taken as two members of the same family, the Galaxy Note 5 and Galaxy S6 Edge Plus are extremely similar. This may seem to muddy the waters for some, but this really fits in with the most recent strategy for Samsung. No matter which variant or size you choose, you're getting the same general experience from any of the Galaxy S6s or the latest Galaxy Note. Small tweaks for the S Pen and Edge screen aside, the Galaxy Note 5 and Galaxy S6 Edge Plus have nearly identical software, which in itself isn't much different from what you'll find on a Galaxy S6 today. This is Android 5.1.1 with Samsung's TouchWiz customizations, and just 6 months after the software was considerably streamlined with the launch of the Galaxy S6, there aren't many changes. The launcher is flattened out a bit once again, and the icons have received a facelift, but the whole experience of using a Galaxy Note 5 or a Galaxy S6 Edge Plus remains unchanged. The big tentpole features like multi-window, pop-up windows, and quick launching cameras are all here, with the one new addition of a YouTube live streaming mode baked right into the camera on both phones. The lighter weight software and solid internal components seem to add up to a snappy and lag-free experience, and if that holds up over time with use, every